AI is rapidly emerging in our day-to-day lives. If you put your navigation system on in the car, you are exposed. If you go into a shop, you are exposed. I see it in my own daughter, who leads a very digital life. I want to have the confidence and trust that she and anyone else is kept safe.
Manuela, when you and your colleagues are talking to AI manufacturers, what are the biggest regulatory challenges that they're facing at the moment, would you say?
There are several key challenges we are seeing. First, keeping up with the fast-moving and fragmented regulation. For example, different timelines between the EU, the US, Asia-Pacific region. Laws and proposed regulations are emerging at different speeds across the regions, which makes global compliance really difficult.
So with AI, everything is moving so rapidly. So what else sits underneath that complexity?
Data governance is another major issue, as AI systems rely on large data sets that must meet strict privacy, consent, and security requirements. We are also seeing increased expectations from regulators around transparency, accountability, even when AI systems are technically complex. And importantly, this doesn't stop once product launches. Many regulations now require ongoing risk management and post-market monitoring, which means compliance becomes a continuous process rather than a one-off exercise. All these challenges need addressing to ensure trust in AI systems on offer.
Okay, so why is proper regulation so essential for trustworthy and innovative AI?
AI advances at an incredible pace. And when there are no clear guardrails, trust can disappear just as fast. So the question isn't whether regulation slows innovation, it's how it supports it. Well-designed regulation doesn't slow innovation, it enables it. It gives developers clarity and confidence, and it embeds safety, fairness, and accountability from day one. That builds trust with our clients and their customers, strengthening credibility, turning regulation into a real competitive advantage. And BSI can help our clients to achieve exactly that.
So proper regulation is an absolute must. How then can BSI support these challenges?
BSI supports AI organizations through training, readiness assessments, and certification, helping developers, manufacturers translate regulation into practical action. Many companies are already aligning early, using management standards such as ISO/IEC 42001, which provides a structured approach to AI governance.
Okay, so you mentioned aligning early. Why is this early approach so essential?
This early approach is fundamental to strengthening governance, reducing future risk, and showing customers that they can trust the AI systems. Because the solutions and products are built responsibly right from the start.
Tell us about the EU AI Act, because this is a big milestone, isn't it?
The EU AI Act is the world's first comprehensive regulatory framework for AI. It sets a clear global benchmark for responsible innovation.
And what impact will that have?
It helps reduce fragmentation across the market, support market confidence, and helps companies align with future global regulations. Early alignment shows that the AI systems in development are safe, transparent, and trustworthy. And that trust is what enables developers and manufacturers to scale.
So Manuela, why is BSI pursuing designation as a notified body under the EU AI Act?
To understand this, it helps to look at BSI's history. For 125 years, BSI has helped emerging industry innovate safely and earn public trust. From engineering standards to medical device regulations to technologies. Becoming a notified body under the EU Act is a natural next step for us. With that heritage and our expertise, we can provide independent, credible assurance that AI systems meet high standards. We provide a range of services for proactive assurance prior to compliance becoming mandatory.
Okay, so what is BSI's designation audit involved in practical terms?
In the EU regulatory framework for AI, designation can be a two-step process. Accreditation by a national accreditation body, including a rigorous assessment of competence, independence, and technical capability. This is followed by a designation by a national competent authority.
So it's a two-step process, and it sounds like it's quite a rigorous testing that goes on.
Once designated, BSI can support AI developers with conformity assessment for high-risk AI systems. That gives them trusted, independent evidence that their AI meets regulatory expectations, and ultimately allows their AI products entrance into the EU market.
So that's the big moment. They can go out there into the market and they can trade there. So how does independent assessment then build trust in AI? How does that work?
It shows oversight. In the end, trust will determine whether AI succeeds at scale. This is also a key theme at global forums, including a recent AI Impact Summit in India where BSI was present.
So how is that trust built?
Independent assessment gives customers confidence that AI systems are fair, safe, and accountable. It turns responsible AI from an aspiration into something developers and manufacturers can prove. And trust is built on proof. BSI can help companies to do exactly that.
So for you, why is proper regulation of AI systems so important?
Well, I think a lot of us don't understand how often we are actually exposed to AI on a daily basis, right? If you put your navigation system on in the car, you are exposed. If you go into a shop, you are exposed. AI is rapidly emerging in our day-to-day lives. I see it in my own daughter, who leads a very digital life and is online basically daily. I want to have the confidence and trust that she, and anyone else for that, is kept safe.
Manuela, thank you so much for your time today.
Pleasure. Thank you.